This is the Marvel Legends Captain America the Winter Soldier Agents of Hydra Hydra Soldier variant, part of the first wave of the Captain America Marvel Legends Mandroid Build-A-Figure series of figures. Uh, the figure comes, this figure, you just need one. It will come with the left arm of the Mandroid. The Build-A-Figure part is the left arm. It has the blades. It has the same packaging as the Red Skull, just with a different name on it. And it's an amazing army building figure if you're really into these figures. And I have to say, a lot of collectors were really criticizing the use of the mold and the paint apps and everything like that. But I was actually very, very impressed with this figure. I actually like it. I like the mold. I like what they've done with it. The only problem, if at all, that I'll be complaining about is the accessories he comes with, which we will talk about in a while. So let me just try and get one figure to stand up, and so we can discuss how he is. So the figure uses, let's talk about silhouette and mold. The figure uses the medium-sized, or small, I should say, there's nothing, I don't know if there's anything smaller than this mold for the new Marvel Legends figures. It uses the small male body mold, small or medium, I'm not sure if it's the, because there's probably the biggest one, which is used by the wreckers, and the medium one, and this is probably the small. It's similar to what they used for the Bucky Cap mold. Let me just move this guy out of the way. Okay, so Alright, uses the Bucky Cap mold, I think. Obviously, there's a different set of boots. Hands, I think, are a little bit different, very similar. But the torso, shoulders, biceps, hip joints, thighs are very, very similar. Baron Zemo uses the same one, the same mold. So, okay, I wasn't too disappointed with it. I don't know. Some collectors were. It's a big, big improvement from this classic Hydra soldier that they released way back in that, I can't even remember. This is the Brood Queen, or the Blob Wave. I can't remember anymore. Anyway, or Ares, whatever. But this was the original Marvel Legends classic Hydra Soldier, which was okay for a while. But with the new one, I'm leaning towards this one. This was like this was World War type of uniform. This is like a more modern one, more like a Shield Agent's uniform. So there we go. Paint apps for the figure, okay. They did a good job, you know, painting the yellow, not bleeding it in too much with the green plastic. If at all, if you're watching out, if you're looking for several, I mean, if you're looking at several on the pegs, which, you know, consider yourself very lucky. Check out the paint apps you have to look out for. Silver on the belt buckle, make sure it's evenly painted. The H on his pistol belt. Some of them are just tilting one direction or another. Some have the silver bleeding in with the black. So just make sure you get one, if you're just getting one, that has evenly painted paint apps of the silver and black. And lastly, the red on his eyes. Make sure they're evenly painted. As you can see, there are some little bit of excess paint going on to the green. Some like lacking, the red paint might be misaligned in some of the eyes. Just make sure you get one that's evenly painted and not a lot of scratching or brush marks or whatever. That's just it. Paint apps are okay. Yellow paint on the, it's okay, it's fine. Okay. Articulation, it's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge. Ab crunch, ratcheting, upper torso hinge. It's got a waist swivel. It's got a ball hinge shoulder that you can hear that ratcheting sound. Bicep swivel, ratcheting double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrist. Both wrists go in and out and swivel. Waist swivel, ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees that also ratchet. Calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joint. So very, very nice. It's not as terrible as some of the collectors are saying that they could have done better with it and all that. I like it. I'm actually very pleased with it. And if you're building a Hydra army, it's really a great army building figure. He comes with two blasters. This one is the one that I like better than the other. It's got the stock, and the only thing I have with it is the engineering wise, why is the trigger mechanism so far off from the actual gun? I wish they could have just made it like a solid piece, connected it there. I don't know if this is an allusion to a comic book blaster or a movie blaster, or the movie blaster did really look something like this. I'm not sure, but it's like a pistol that just grew a whole blaster out of, like Inspector Gadget kind of level. But I like it. I like the whole Hydra symbol on it. I love this. I love this blaster. This is probably one of my default blasters for this guy. I like it. And it fits best, I think, on his trigger fist. On his, you can sort of squeeze in the index finger onto the trigger handle. It fits nicely. The other one that I'm not really such a big fan of is this one. It's just way too long, and it's very hard to hold on either hand because it's very thick. And out of all the blasters I've seen, this one, somehow, I didn't even play with these things. They just came like this. They're always bent to the, if you're holding it like this, they're bent to the right. Like this one, look at this thing. There wasn't, the way it was packaged, it was just floating around. There was nothing to obstruct it or whatnot. There was no twist tie or anything that made it do it. It just was molded this way. Or I don't know what happened to it, but see, this one's a little bit straight. This one's bent a little bit, but look at the way it bends to the right. I don't know what happened to it. This is the most straight that I've seen, or the straightest. So I guess it's a hit or miss. It's very difficult to see inside the packaging. You'll have to really look at it, but it's a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, I wish they had made the blasters in a stiffer type of plastic instead of this soft PVC plastic that they normally use. But I guess for safety reasons, and I don't know. But the bent ones are probably just gonna go in a bin or something like that. Or, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. A very, very nice. It's a great army building figure, as I said. It's a great addition to your villain shelf. I'm gonna give the figure because of just because of the little bits and pieces that I didn't like about it. It's gonna get a 9 out of 10 for me. It's not a super great figure you need to hunt down, but a good enough figure as it is. 9 out of 10 for me. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Chefatron. This has been the Marvel Legends Captain America the Winter Soldier Mandroid Build-A-Figure series, Hydra Soldier, Agents of Hydra, the Hydra Soldier variant for the Agents of Hydra figure. Marvel Legends. What am I saying? Thanks for watching.